What Edward Snowden did was pretty much one of the most bravest things that you could ever really do. Okay, there's giving your life, and then there's pretty much being the enemy, which pretty much labeled as the enemy of the United States government. And unless you guys have been facing federal charges, or you've ever like been accused of such a crime as treason before, you guys have no idea how terrifying it could be to have the United States government come after you. Not only come after you, but also bring all their assets and follow you overseas and try to kill you, pretty much. And in actuality, they're gonna keep on saying they just want him to face, charges. They want him to, face the music, and they're gonna say, oh, it's gonna have a trial and due process. And we all know whenever they find him, they're just gonna take him out because they labeled him as committing treason when it should not be treason. It was a really patriotic act that he did in telling the Americans the truth and waking some people up. They were already infringing on the Constitution, and they themselves were breaking and bending the rules. They created their own rules, and they were not following the U.S. Constitution when they decided to infringe on the rights of everyday citizens, those who have not been charged with or even, had any suspicion of any specific crime. It is never okay to just sit here and start spying on random citizens. That's why they have the FISA court. That's why they have, sign, paperwork from judges to pretty much, look through people's phones, look through their homes, search pretty much all their information on their technologies and do whatever they got to do. But nevertheless, it should never be okay for, U.S. government to spy on its citizens. It should have never been okay with the U.S. population that they're constantly spying on you. They're constantly looking through your devices. They're constantly hacking your shit, and they're looking at you even when you don't even suspect it. Some people, they be naked around their phone, and it's an infringement on their rights.